bem com vocês, pessoal? Bem-vindo ao canal CS Gamers. Bora de mais algumas missões aí no Red Dead Redemption 2. Como a gente tinha prometido no último gameplay, né, ajudar um capitão aqui. Ajudar a tribo. Então vamos ver qual que vai ser das missões aí. O que vai acontecer nesse gameplay, né? Lembrando vocês que vídeo novo no canal todo dia, né? No caso do Red Dead eu trago entre duas a três missões por vídeo. Então é isso aí. Então vamos que vamos.
Here I am, as promised.
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's going out trying to find
Honra entre
medications.
ladrões.
It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all of this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out. And he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to a PD after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Vocês acham que eu vou agir? Vai nada.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept.
Deixa eu ver se as armas já tá aqui. No acampamento eu não
Lead the way,
consigo.
Captain.
Só quando eu sair do acampamento eu consigo ter acesso às armas. Pra ver.
So, this Colonel Fate, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Pera aí. Ainda não, tá liberado.
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. And I think my presence might be making things worse.
Agora liberou.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon and I'll get the medicine for it. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous. Come on! All right. This is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here. Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Now all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed,
Você
Mr.
tá
Morgan.
No,
cara.
I can't promise.
Eu vou tentar pular na carroça e ver o que vai dar, mano. O que vai acontecer, vamos ver. Como tudo limpo, vamos ver.
Hold it right there.
Whoa, you better put that down right now. Do you want to get shot? Is that it?
Gonna need your cargo, fellas.
Are you insane?
Oxe, doido.
Eu tô muito doido, tô muito doido.
United States Army. That's it. Shoot that bastard already.
Go, go.
É, não tem conversa não, cara. Não vai ter assunto com o cara não.
Shit. Blast you.
Ah, filha da mãe, abaixou bem na hora, velho. Tirei um cavalo sem querer. Meu Deus. Cavalo, foi tudo pro saco.
Você é louco, cachoeira.
Eu vou usar remédios sem um cavalo. Tô atirando no cara e tava pegando no cavalo. Que rolo, velho, essa missão, mano. Que missãozinha mal feita. Menos mal, pensei que teria que levar a carroça, aí tá na roça. É, se fosse isso ia dar falha na missão, né, óbvio. Coitado do cavalo, velho, deu um tiro no cavalo sem querer, mano. Cara, super de boa a missão, aparentemente, né? Então, se ela terminar rapidinho, eu trago umas 3 missões pra vocês aí. Como eu falei que eu sempre faço, tem 2 a 3 missões, depende... Vai do tempo que demanda cada uma delas, né? Lógico que os caras do exército não conseguiam ameaçar os caras, tentar ameaçar eles, não ia resolver, então... Eu pensei em pular na carroça, né? Mas... não tinha opção. E tem algumas carroças que você passa pelo jogo, do lado dela, e tem a opção de você pular nelas. Aí imaginei isso daí, né? Pensei nisso.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Então é isso aí, como vocês viram, bem tranquilo, tá? Vou voltar com vocês aqui já próximo da próxima missão, tá bom? Então é isso aí, jovens. Bom, jovens, como prometido pra vocês, já estamos aqui próximo da próxima missão, né? A outra foi bem curtinha, ficou parecendo mais uma missão secundária do que a missão principal, né? Achei muito estranho, mas... tem hora que o jogo acaba acontecendo essas coisas aí. Então vamos lá. Vamos próximo do acampamento aqui já. A próxima missão já é aqui no local. Tá bem tenso o clima nesse acampamento também, viu? O Arthur acabou expulsando aquele argiota do grupo lá. Por causa das missões que eu acabei fazendo, né? Secundárias, que eu falei pra vocês que eu acabo não trazendo. Pera aí.
I'm just so worried about Karen, Arthur.
Why?
You know why. She's gonna kill herself when she hits the liquor.
Sure, but I guess that's her choice. I'll try speaking with her.
Thanks, Arthur. I'll try too. But we both know it won't work.
Bom, então retomando o assunto, eu acabei fazendo umas 2 missões aí pro argiota aí, fazendo umas cobranças. E nisso a gente viu que teve um clima muito tenso, né, entre os dois, e o Arthur acabou expulsando ele, porque ele estava emprestando dinheiro para pessoas pobres, né, cobrando juros absurdos. E nisso as pessoas estavam se matando de trabalhar para conseguir pagar a dívida. E com isso, nas 2 missões que eu fiz, as 2 pessoas tinham morrido por causa disso daí. Então, foi bem tenso aqui o que aconteceu. Aí ele acabou expulsando o argiota. Então vamos ver o que vai acontecer nesse gameplay.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan,
Sir,
how are you?
a little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I got...
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Sei não, vocês acham que vai dar certo essa reunião aí? Com certeza vai acontecer alguma coisa, eu acho que não Essa reunião aí é forjada, viu?
This way. I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help. Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a
Não buga
problem.
não, filho. Você tá indo pro caminho errado.
Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own.
Pera aí, pessoal, só desmarcar aqui, tá? Pra não ficar sinalizado aqui. Pronto.
Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. To be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement.
Posso pegar a arma agora. Não tô sem nenhum rifle. Ah, eu imaginei que esse jogo era tão grande assim. Sério, vou ser bem sincero com vocês. Quando ele chegar naquela parte da ilha lá, eu falei, cara, o jogo tá acabando, né? Literalmente. Quem disse, cara? Isso que eu não tô trazendo as missões secundárias pra vocês. Senão era pra ter muito mais conteúdo. Por isso que eu falei que eu ia focar mais nas missões principais. Aproveitar e já pegar o rifle, né? Depois que começar a confusão, aí não vou ter chance não.
Careful!
Here we are. There's my men up ahead. Hello.
Easy.
Whoa. Wichasha Kilana, Kula Wichiampi, Hiopo, Unyapi Kitelo. This way.
Yeah!
Yeah. Whoa.
Easy.
Não adianta eu pegar o rifle não. O problema é que qualquer coisa a gente tá com a pistola aqui.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rainsfall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... You okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's, Rain's fault.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
Quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
That I handle
Wait here.
the situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Será que ele vai descobrir alguma coisa?
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. I mean, his whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to
Feeling better?
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive.
So,
I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get off me!
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
Time to get out of here. Come on.
Rapaz, eu falei que ia dar confusão.
You won't get away with this.
You know what you're doing. Open fire on them. Out this way. Come on.
Sabia que ia dar confusão. Chinelo agora, filho.
Come on.
O cara vai vir atrás com tudo.
We got some on our tail. We will kill you. I can't shoot at these men.
Shoot!
Point your fire. Hold your fire. Call yourself a man.
Cara do regimento dos caras, velho. Fizeram pra até que cercar os caras aqui.
More on the left. Head for the trees. We're penned in. Go. Find some cover and protect Monroe. Come on.
Come on, Captain. Can you shoot?
Ah, cara, esse rifle é uma porcaria.
They're
Tá boa.
trying to kill you.
Olha a merda que eu tô fazendo. Cadê o cara? Nossa, olha o tanto de cara, velho. Outro, agora eu consegui ver ele.
Find a lull, then make for the valley.
You're just another dead man. It's all over now.
Nossa, esse rifle é uma porcaria, velho. Comida pra pegar em confronto assim. certinho a mira, cara. Não tô vendo cara, não.
We're sitting ducks here.
Just hold!
Trocar munição.
Favors wanted this to happen. That's it for you. They're trying to surround us.
I'll put you in the ground, you son of a bitch.
Nossa.
How did this go so wrong?
We're gonna make you pay for this.
I am
O
sorry,
maxilar
Mr.
do
Morgan,
cara,
I
velho.
cannot kill these men.
How is he knocked down?
Nossa, o tanto de corpo, velho.
Now or never.
Let's go. Captain Monroe, you're with me. Okay, girl. Hop on, Captain. We sure as hell don't want to hang around here. Come on, follow me.
They're still coming. You turn on your own country. We're gonna win some good.
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. Take you to the station.
É, não tem o
Can't
que fazer.
believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so.
Ah, só porque tava ajudando os indígenas, cara, foi considerado traidor. Você vê como é que é?
Hold it! Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Mr. Morgan! Are you okay?
Well, never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous. What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy, well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I. But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard!
I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Sister?
É, jovens, lamentável a situação dele aí. Mas é isso aí. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do gameplay, tá? Vamos continuar no próximo vídeo. Só deu pra fazer 2 missões mesmo, que esse teve uma demanda de tempo maiorzinha aí, um pouco maior. Então é isso aí. Muito obrigado pela presença de vocês, tá? Agradeço mesmo pela força de coração aí. Forte abraço, fique com Deus. E até o próximo gameplay. E fui!